boxes too, and they notice something.
The wing is empty? Yeah, it's empty.
Boxes for car parts shipped with nothing in them. And that's the point.
It's a trick box.
Yeah?
Sometimes they'll do that and then send the actual pieces separate.
And another trick revealed as our cameras roll. Look at the smartphones, the fake trademark they were hoping to hide from Border Patrol.
So I'm going to go ahead and peel it off. And that's the brand name they're trying to hide.
Underneath the black tape, authorities say the fake Samsung trademark. And where do these knockoffs end up? Investigators say stores like the one they're about to bust as our cameras roll.
All right, guys.
Homeland Security agents on the move. We're in New York City's Little Italy neighborhood. Right away, investigators say counterfeit Ugg boots. And a secret room hidden by scarves, filled with counterfeit Michael Kors and Tory Burch bags. The more expensive fakes, where you might least expect them. The bathroom. The fake Chanel bags hanging right over the toilet. And when the counterfeit bags come in, investigators say the counterfeit logo isn't even on them. They snap it on and make the sale.
Chanel, they just pop up the little metal thing on some of these handbags and then just makes them counterfeit.
In Los Angeles, a patch sewn on to fool the border agents.
They were hiding a trademark North Face mark.
A Louis Vuitton bag wrapped in a disguise. And another trick.
It looks like a no-name brand headphone.
Watch as he pulls the box of fake Beats headphones right out of the other box. But handbags and headphones are one thing, helmets are another, putting your family at risk. Watch as they put the counterfeit helmet to the test.
It was cleaved into two pieces, which is a failure for the test.
The real helmet is not supposed to slice
It
it.
is counterfeit. We have found trace quantities of antifreeze.
Where is this toothpaste coming from?
China.
There's money on American products going straight to the Chinese.
Exactly right.
And tonight, the number one piece of advice they say if you're buying toothpaste or another product at a deep, deep discount, you should always beware. Then he shows us the Made in America jeans.
So these are supposed to be true religion?
Yes.
And these are the real thing?
No, these are not.
Neither one of them are.
No,
see, this
they
one
are not.
fooled me. You can see the label here says Made in the USA, and yet these were shipped into the port here in Newark.
From China.
And look at the trick revealed with these boots.
Nondescript, generic brand, Mega Gear.
But we noticed something. On the sole of the boot, a rubber piece added to hide something.
This one piece affixed right here, but if you peel that away, you'll see that it has the Timberland brand underneath.
They were just hoping to get it here, rip off that piece of rubber, and sell it as the real thing.
So once they arrive at the store, they can take this off
Exactly.
and sell it as a Timberland boot.
The agents going box by box. They allow us to start opening too.
California. Bob, this is my wife, Tammy.
The Larsons reaching out to 2020. Standing in front of their used car, they bought it knowing they needed to replace the airbag. But what they didn't know was that the airbag they bought online was from this guy, the man who owned this home in Indian Trail, North Carolina, who tonight is behind bars.
The man accused of selling fake car parts.
Look at what investigators say they found in Igor Borden's home. More than 1,500 fake airbags, $60,000 in cash hidden in the walls. Authorities say he sold $1.7 million worth on eBay, calling himself Airbag Pros, labeled a top-rated seller. eBay telling us tonight they have since tightened their selling policies.
We found later the guy who had sold us the driver's side airbag had sold us a bum bag.
We offered to tow the Larson's car to an authorized dealer to have their airbag replaced with an authorized Honda replacement. And we were about to test the airbag they've been riding around with. First, they set off a real airbag. And now, the airbag that was in the Larson's car.
2, 1. Wow! Shrapnel. A lot of shrapnel. You would have had a face full of plastic.
We have a piece of the airbag cover over here. This is probably about 40 feet from the actual explosion of the airbag. Can you imagine this being in the driver's face of the car?
And one last danger tonight, perhaps already on your face. One we've been following for months now. Our team first heading to this discount store not unlike so many across America. This one right in the heart of New York City, out to buy MAC Cosmetics.
You guys have good stuff.
And we take it to the lab. The 2020 test, comparing it to the real thing. Dr. Whitney Bowe, a dermatologist waiting inside, about to take us through the results.
So this is the MAC that we tested.
Exactly.
What did you find?
We start with the lead.
So the lead was at least 5 times higher than what you should be allowed.
It was an order of magnitude higher than where we should be.
And then the copper. And think about this number. The FDA limit on copper, 100 parts per million. In the makeup tested, more than 2,000 parts per million.
So in this test, there's so much copper that there's no question in your mind there's copper flowing through the bloodstream if you use this product.
There is free copper flowing through the bloodstream, hurting kidneys and hurting the liver.
But the most frightening discovery in that makeup was the beryllium. Bought the makeup.
I'm with 2020 and we're rolling right now.
Our producer remembers this woman selling the makeup.
Is this supposed to be real?
I don't know.
We asked her, does she remember selling the so-called MAC product to us?
You guys have good stuff.
Do you remember working with her?
I don't know.
Do you remember her face?
I bought this from you, remember?
And how does she explain the test results?
It's lead, copper, beryllium. I mean, these are cancer-causing agents.
And we revealed to her what Estee Lauder, the maker of MAC, told us about this counterfeit product.
MAC told us this is not the real thing. They told us they've never even sold eyeshadow in a box like this.
I don't know. I don't have any idea. Can you see the paper? Oh, yeah.
When you see these test results, do you feel badly?
Yes, of course.
You feel badly about it?
Yeah, of course.
And tonight, months after that moment, after that worker told us she felt bad, we go back to see if there are any MAC cosmetics on those shelves. The same saleswoman talking to our producer.
Do you have any brand names, anything?
No brand names,
Nothing.
no counterfeit MAC cosmetics. One small victory for the army of counterfeit investigators who work this every single day. But across the country tonight, back in Los Angeles, where we saw firsthand all of that prescription medication, counterfeit medicine sold in plain sight, we go back 9 months after our first visit, back up those stairs, right up to that apartment door.
Hi, how are you?
Remember, this was where investigators made